Hey everyone, happy Tuesday. All right, I am here live and I'm just going to check and make sure that this is working. Just seeing that you're here. I will have a little chat pulled up as well. I would love just anybody who's watching this to drop #live. And when you get here later, #recorded if you're watching this later. Just please let me know that you can hear me, like #live and I can hear you. I will wait for some people to tune in and just make sure that this is working. I also have my team here and they are going to make sure that questions are being answered in the comments. I'm going to answer one message right here where someone said in the group, yes. I want to know where this is live. All right, just let me know that you are here, #live, you can hear me. Would love to know who's here. We had 78 people register to watch this live training today, which is amazing. 2 years ago when I started coaching online, I never thought that 78 people would want to learn in a live challenge from me at one point in time. So I am so thankful that you are all here, and I'm just getting a few housekeeping things set up, just make sure that we are here, that we are live. Newest activity, where is that? All right. Just bear with me if you're watching this recorded later. We're just getting a few things set up. There. Oh, I see it. There's all the comments. 7 people, #live. Okay. Thank you so much. 11 people watching right now. Hi, Hannah. Hi, Ashton. Hi, Hillary. Hi, Regina. It's so good to see you all here. Jess is here. Who else do we have? Kayla's here, Regina's here. Thank you, ladies, all so much for being here today. And thanks for just bearing with me for that minute while I got some housekeeping things set up. Okay, if you're watching this and you're like, who in the world is this? Why am I here? What did I click on? What did I register for? I will tell you a little bit of a background and then what you're going to get out of it today. I plan for you to walk away from this with incredible information and secrets that you can go take action on today. I'm Katie Kaiser, CEO of Katie Kaiser Coaching, and a little bit of my background. My husband and I owned a gym for 9 years, and then during the pandemic, we started to learn how to coach online. And eventually we ended up feeling like we were just called to coach online. It just made the most sense for us to be online. The reach for us to help so many women is so great online. And a little bit of my backstory so that you understand, like, who am I? Why do I know the things that I know? Why am I here telling you about metabolism today and jump starting it? And I also want to introduce a few people first before I do that. I've got Jess Adams here. If you see this name, Jess Adams is my head metabolic specialist. She is absolutely amazing. She's been with me for almost the last 2 years. She has her own weight loss journey where she lost 50 pounds while nursing. And she's now a mom of 2 boys and she's kept the weight off and she's done an amazing, amazing job. You won't see this name. She's a behind the scenes gal, but she's also equally as amazing. Her name is Leah Frazier. She is my assistant and she's actually in my profile right now. So if you're watching this live and you see any comments coming from me, Leah is actually helping me out with answering any questions that you have. And then he's not here right now, but my other half, partner in crime, Darren Kaiser. He is my amazing, amazing husband, father of my 2 kids. And he's not going to have comments going right now in the chat from his name. But if you see that name, he is our head coach, our head metabolic coach. He's also amazing. But to rewind a little bit and just tell you about who I am, you know, about my background of owning a gym for 9 years, but like, where does the weight loss piece come in? And how do I know the things that I know? And I want to tell you that I've lived the journey and it was a really tough one for me. In 2015, we got pregnant for the first time and we were ecstatic, so excited. And 6 weeks later, we actually lost the baby. It was very, very hard on me. I spiraled into this state of depression. I stopped caring about myself physically. I stopped caring about myself emotionally. I was stuck in this place I couldn't get out of. If you've been depressed, you know what that feels like. And it was just this anxiety that was just caging me. And it was over the holiday season in 2015. And I just let everything fall to the side health-wise. And I, over the holiday season, gained 20 pounds, just eating every pie in sight, every bottle of wine. It was very hard for me. And then in January of 2016, we got pregnant again. And that is our now kiddo who's almost 6, Eli. And that pregnancy was tough on me. I was on bed rest from week 12 through 24. I wasn't allowed to walk around. I wasn't allowed to do much. I watched the entire season of Parenthood. #Parenthood, if you have watched that and know exactly what I'm talking about. If you've not watched Parenthood, find yourself a day to binge it and you will just be so thankful. Then you won't stop. Watched Parenthood, didn't get off the couch. I ate McDonald's all the time. I ate Starbucks breakfast sandwiches. I wrote it off as I'm pregnant. It's fine. I can eat whatever I want. However, I wasn't able to work out and you cannot eat whatever you want while you're pregnant. It is a myth. And by the time I delivered Eli, I was 188 pounds at 5'2" and 38% body fat. Couldn't look at myself in the mirror. Felt incredibly, incredibly defeated, frustrated, overwhelmed, sad. I hated myself. Those words came up. I couldn't look at the scale. I was so sad about it. And I lived in this world of not taking pictures of myself. And when I was supposed to be in a group picture, I hid behind other people. There was a lot of pictures of Eli when he was little, but not a lot of pictures of me with him. And I just felt really, really lost. I didn't have control of my life. And I had to take care of this. Something lit a fire underneath me. And I said, I've got to figure out exactly what it takes to lose this weight and keep it off. And I knew I wanted to do that. If you asked me to paint a picture 6 months from then, what I wanted life to be like, I wanted to be able to put on anything in my closet and just know it would fit. I wanted to be able to walk past a mirror and say, I love who's staring back at me. I want to smile genuinely at people and not be fake about it. And I wanted to laugh because I thought things were funny, not because I felt like I had to laugh in a situation socially because I was uncomfortable. I wanted to have my sex life back. I wanted to feel confident about myself. I wanted to go outside my house and feel like I didn't have to be nervous about what people thought about me or how things fit on my body. I wanted all of that. I painted that picture. I wanted the energy back. I would walk downstairs, down a flight of stairs, y'all, and be exhausted. Have to stop halfway down the stairs in order to take a breath, not up. Up was a different story and it was awful, but down the stairs. Hashtag yes, if any of this resonates with you. I had to make a change. I didn't just want to. I wanted that 6-month picture that I painted. I wanted that a year from then, but I had to fix this so that I could be the mom that Eli needed me to be, so that I could be the wife that I longed to be back again with my confidence and my happiness in my marriage. I wanted to be the me that I deserved to be so that I didn't have to be defeated or depressed anymore or frustrated or full of anxiety. I wanted happiness. I wanted to be the friend that I knew I could be. I needed to take back control of my life so that I could have my health back, my confidence, my happiness, and everything that goes with that. Hashtag TBC if you need to take back control of your life. Hashtag TBC. I love that intro because I know exactly what it feels like to go through your journey. I know the road is rocky. I know it hurts when you walk down those rocks without shoes on, it feels like. And I know that the light at the end of the tunnel feels like it is just non-existent. You've tried. It is not for lack of trying. You are trying so hard to do everything that you know to do. It's just not working. And you know you want that picture 6 months from now. Like if you close your eyes right now, just close your eyes. Who are you 6 months from now? Can you just sit in quiet for a minute and think about that? Do you picture her? Do you have a favorite dress that you would just love to put on, or a favorite shirt again? Have a picture taken of it, look at that picture and say, that is who I'm supposed to be. Why am I not her right now? It's okay that you're not right now, but we have to get you out of this place, which is exactly why I'm here today to tell you everything I know on how I lost 70 pounds. I've kept it off for the last 5 years. It's my goal to give you every secret so that you don't make the same mistakes that I made and that you're able to move forward with action today and actually take control of your life again. Okay, hashtag TBC, take back control. If you haven't written that yet, I just want to scan the comments really quick. I know my team's running these comments, but I just want to see what exactly we're saying here today. I love it. We have 37 comments already. That's amazing. I hope y'all don't mind. I have got to drink some water throughout this today. So this is a gallon. Put in the comments how many ounces of water you think you drink per day. Put the actual ounces, like 30, 60, 90, 120 is a gallon, or put question mark water if you have absolutely no idea. And that's okay. We're here today to solve that and to fix it and to give you some actionable steps moving forward so that you can solve this. Okay. I have got to tell you guys that you need to stay to the end, or at least if you've got to go back to work, you come back and you watch the end, because I'm going to give away something awesome at the end of this call today that gives you an exact actionable plan. Like this is the exact plan that I use, the exact plan that thousands of our clients have used in order to finally lose the weight and keep it off forever. 7 super simple action steps. I have to give you this at the end of the phone call, so stay tuned so that you can grab that and that you know how to get it from me. And if you have to leave, that's okay. Just write in the comments. I'll be back later and I'm coming to grab that. My goal today, again, is to teach you every single thing that I know completely for free so that you can take action on it however you choose. Okay, so what I'm going to do is actually share my screen today so that you can see visual aids. Do you guys know what type of learners you are? I'm always interested in this. Are you a visual learner, someone that can see things and run away with them and say, oh my gosh, I totally got it? Are you an audio learner? You could close your eyes and hear everything that I'm saying today, and you totally are on board with it. Or are you a kinesthetic learner, someone that has to touch and feel and do things in order to make them come to life for you? And let me just give you a quick tip here too, based on what type of, so drop it in the comments, audio, visual, or kinesthetic, or you're a mixture of a few. I'm audio visual, hardly any part of me is kinesthetic. But when you're coming up with a goal, also take into consideration what type of learner you are. If your goal is to lose 20 pounds by Halloween, which by the way, if you follow what I'm going to give you later at the end of this call, you should be able to do that. That is the goal of my free bonus that I'm giving you later, is to help you lose 20 pounds by Halloween and to keep it off. Now, if you're going to set that goal, an audio person may need to listen to something daily or weekly to help them get there, help them stay positive and encourage. A visual learner may need to create a vision board and put up things where they see it every day, or a sticky note on their mirror that says, you can do this. If you're one of our VIP clients, can you just drop the word VIP so that we see how many of you are here today? We work with a lot of women one-on-one, and they have one phrase from us that if they've worked with us long enough, they know exactly what that is. Can you just be blank today? Drop the word VIP if you're a VIP client. And if you know that phrase and you have it on a sticky note somewhere, drop that phrase down there too. All right, I can't get out of this right now, so I can't see if we've got that comment coming in, but I guarantee we do. And that phrase is, could you just be 1% better every day? You're coming from a world of fire hose drinking. And I want to tell you, before we go through these 7 simple secrets, do not tomorrow or even today try to implement all 7 right away. That is what's fire hosing at you from society, reading things on Google, Pinteresting everything left and right, hearing from one friend yesterday and one friend today on how to lose weight. It's a fire hose effect. We feel overwhelmed when it doesn't work, and we feel like we have to be perfect in order to make it happen. Whereas if you could just actually take a step back and just be 1% better every day and take it bit by bit and what's actually meant for you, how beautiful would that be if you didn't feel overwhelmed, you didn't feel anxious about it, you knew that it was going to work, and you saw results absolutely so quickly. Some of the names that I saw in here as current clients, I saw Ashton on here. I saw, I can't get out of here. I saw Hannah on here. You know, things that Ashton and Hannah are doing, they are following these 7 simple secrets, but they're doing exactly for them the thing that they need to do 1% better every day versus all 7 thrown at them at one time. What Ashton needs to do for her journey versus what Hannah needs to do for her journey are completely different things, yet they all are under the umbrella of these 7 simple secrets. So ladies, if you are VIP, will you write down in here, like, what was the main thing that you started working on? Was it, we worked on nutrition or to get energy up, which it is a lot of times nutrition, but it's different for everybody. Everybody's got a different makeup. We all need different macro and micronutrients. Did we work on just walking right away, or did we start doing workouts? Like, you took something out of these 7 simple secrets and it was just 1% better every day. Okay, I'm going to get into these slides and I'm going to try very hard to keep this short and sweet today, so you walk away from here and don't feel overwhelmed and you feel like you have actionable steps to move forward. So today's goal here is to teach you the 7 simple secrets that busy women are using to create sustainable and energized and healthy lifestyles, as well as boost their fat burning metabolism. And I want to teach you this so that you can break free from restrictive and complex diets. No more Beachbody cookie cutter programs, and no more Weight Watchers that you can't stick with. These are restrictive, they're complex, and they're also cookie cutter and meant for the greater good. And break away from those long, boring hours devoted to cardio sessions. Those things deliver little to no results. All right, drop a comment while I take another sip of water. How many hours per week do you spend working out? All right, I don't like to compare anything, but because I am here giving the presentation, I do want to share what it looks like for me as we go through here, because I think we think, wow, she lost 70 pounds. She must have worked out every single day in order to do that, or really cut out carbs in order to do that. And to be completely honest with you, none of that happened. I eat pizza every single weekend, and not to say that pizza is my top of the pyramid go to. I eat healthy the rest of the time and follow my macro and micronutrients, and then I get to have the pizza. And I want to know if I want you to write how many hours you think I spend working out in the gym each week in the comments. If you heard that, my dog is coughing over there. I only work out 4 to 5 hours per week in the gym. That is it. In order to maintain 18% body fat, which I was 38 at one point. That's 20% difference by only working out 4 to 5 days a week for an hour. All right, next slide. I've already shared with you my journey. If you want this presentation later, please drop the word presentation and I can get you this full copy. You can read through it. Because if you are like me, a visual sort of learner, you want to see this later. Okay, what's this possibility? What if you loved the person that you saw in the mirror? What if you had limitless energy and spent it on things that fill your happiness bucket versus needing a nap at 2 p.m. every single day? What if you had a sense of complete control over your day, your relationships, and your journey? You woke up and you knew exactly what needed to happen every single day. What if you felt satisfaction when the day ends, knowing you got done what was truly important? What if you gained your confidence back, but it's also stronger than ever and your sex life is back on fire? What if you've melted away that 20 plus pounds of unwanted body fat? What if you took back control of your life and got off that crazy roller coaster? Today, we're going to discover a new possibility. All right, we're going to talk about why diets always fail and how to never be trapped by a complex diet or foods again, how to build a strong and athletic body without hours at the gym, self-love and how it's the foundation to all things that you want in life, and the fastest way to boost your fat-burning metabolism and repair your hormones. All right, does this describe you? You've tried multiple diets, online programs, but you continue to gain the weight back. You quit a fitness program because it was too hard and the result was too slow. Just type a yes. Let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things. At the end of this, type a 1 through 6 in the chat. Your health, your happiness, and relationships are not where you want them to be. You know you deserve better. You're lonely, depressed, or lacking confidence. You need someone to guide you and hold you accountable. A 1 through 6 in the chat. This is a safe place. Your answers will not be shared anywhere. And this, I know, is a vulnerable place to share things like this. But I will tell you, the minute that you're vulnerable, you put it down on paper and you become aware of what's going on, change happens. Does this describe you? You want more energy to play with your kids. Your love life is suffering. You're tired of the quick fixes that only leave you worse off. You're tired of paying money and getting zero results. You want to be around your grandkids someday. You need mental relief. This video is for you if enough is enough. A 1 through 6 in comments if you match any of these. All right, this is just my before picture and after picture. And I'm just sharing it with you because I was all 6 of those things. And new things over here is a complete opposite of all of that. But this person on the left, I was suffering from emotional and physical burnout, energy crashes throughout the day, brain fog, tired all the time, unable to sleep through the night, bloating or swelling, low libido, decreased in muscle mass, moodiness, difficulty losing weight. All right, if you're not experiencing any of these, if you put a 0 in the chat, this might not be the right place for you right now. So I'll give you a moment to hop off the training. Otherwise, I would love to have you stay here. All right, in your 20s, did life look a little different? You hardly had to work for your weight loss. If you wanted to lose weight, you could, or you were already just smaller at that point and then something changed. You've still continued to eat anything you wanted. You barely had time to work out and you've noticed that your jeans no longer fit and the limitless energy to stay out late and crush the day is gone. Even if you go to bed early, you still find yourself yawning at 3 p.m. going for that extra cup of coffee and exhausted by the time you get home. You don't feel sexy, strong, confident. You have no desire to be social. This is the world that you're living in right now. And if you continue down this path, it's not just for you. This is not a vanity metric because you want to look better in the mirror or in your clothes. Your physical health, your mental state, and your body deteriorates. You become susceptible, to many health implications, including cardiovascular disease, type 2 diabetes, and many other diseases. And these are all serious conditions with an early life expectancy. I think if I asked you today, what is your biggest fear moving forward if you never get this solved? I think maybe it's starting to hit home that your biggest fear might be early life expectancy. Strong and healthy love life will stop. You'll withdraw from family and friends. And instead of enjoying life, you'll notice that simply life just happens around you. You wake up each day thinking this is your cold, dark, and depressing destiny. I can share this because that is who I was. I get it. This cannot just be for you. This is for you and the people in your life that it's affecting. All right. All right. Special bonus. If you stay towards the end, there will be a very special link where you can book a 15-minute metabolic audit with us. It'll be completely free of charge. And in fact, you'll also receive customized these 3 things for you: our 30-day metabolism boosting habits tracker, our 7-day metabolism boosting workout routine, and customized meal plan to help you see results. And if this is you, drop #15 so that we can go ahead and just automatically get you going on that right foot. If you're not quite there yet, we'll watch this entire training and you might feel that way at the end. Otherwise, it might not be the right time yet. All right. Again, if you want this, I will 100% send it to you, but I want to get into these secrets because I promised I would keep this shorter. So 7 secrets. The majority of women are stuck trying to achieve their goal by cutting calories, doing more and more cardio, and never taking the time to strengthen their actual foundations. Step 1, you need to know your current state and your dream state. If you have no idea how you got to the place that you're in right now, and you're not aware of how badly it's affecting you in your life, we just talked about all of that right now. You maybe came into this call thinking, I'm 20 pounds overweight. I don't love who I see in the mirror, and it makes me really frustrated to try on clothes. You might have been that person, and now you've kind of already dove a little deeper into it and realized my current state is a little bit worse off than I thought it was. It's going to affect me long-term if I don't fix this. And you maybe now have a different dream state versus every day thinking there's no possibility. It's sometimes easier to live in pain than it is to take care of the issue. And you may just stay down here in the pain forever unless you take step 1 and you realize it is bad where I am. I have to take care of it. I don't just want to, but I have to. And there's got to be something else better for me. And you have to believe that there is, and you have to believe that you can do it. Let me ask you, if you knew that you could not fail and that dream state was 100% possible, 100% guaranteed to you, you had a proven path and you had someone holding you accountable and giving you the tools and the resources and support and guaranteed that you were going to lose the weight. So if you were guaranteed to hit that dream state, how many pounds would you want to lose? Write that in the comments. You have to start believing in the possibility, because until you believe in the possibility, you're going to live in this state of pain every single day. And until the headache is big enough, you won't take Advil. That's analogy is not to tell you to take Advil for your problems, but you have to fix it somehow. And you have to realize that living in pain cannot happen anymore. So step 1, understanding where you're at today and understanding where you need to go and why. Step 2 is recalibrating your daily habits, but again, not drinking from a fire hose, just 1% better every single day. Step 3, nutrition as a lifestyle. Knowing that you're eating for your body so that you can balance those micro and macronutrients and your body likes it. It decreases the inflammation on your body. You can actually have better gut health. You have regular trips to the bathroom that are only 1 time a day, not 10, versus not going at all. Like now your nutrition is solving main gut health and micro and macronutrient balancing in your body. Step 4, fitness and 15. Honestly, if we just started walking, but then we start going into those exercise workout routines and we're not spending hours of cardio in the gym, we're actually just doing 15 minutes of movement every day, can get you very far. Step 5, stress recovery. This is the biggest piece that I think people miss. I think we try to eat healthy and I think we work out a whole bunch. And then what happens? We try to work out a whole bunch and our body's cortisol level raises up here, which is the exact same reason why we store fat on our body, because our cortisol level is too high, our body is inflamed, and our body says, I've got to store this fat. I'm too inflamed. I don't know what to do with it. I don't know how to burn it because I'm so overly stressed. I'm overwhelmed. And it's the same concept of you've got millions of things to do at your house. Say you had laundry laying everywhere. Say you had dishes all over the place. Say you had floors that needed to be swept. Say you have kids running around like crazy. Please tell me you've been in this situation where there's just like a million things happening every day all around you. And in this moment, your kids are in 2 different rooms screaming, "Mom." And if you're not a mom, you just have work piling up and you've got emails to answer. Like everything that I just told you is so overwhelming. That has to have happened to you. Just say, "Yes, that's happened to me before." That exact stress is what just tells your mind to shut down and not even take care of it. You just sit down and you're like, "Too hard, can't do it." Same thing with your body. When it's under too much stress, it shuts down and it says, "Too hard, can't do it." And then it won't lose the fat. And that can be due to not eating the right foods for your body. It can be due to exercising too rigorously. And it can also be due to not eating enough, and your body just gets stressed out and doesn't know how to do anything. So it just shuts down and says, "Nope, not today, can't do it, too hard." If you do steps 1 through 4 and you skip step 5, you will not get to step 6 or 7. I promise you. You will not be consistent because your body is too stressed. You have to figure out how to recover your body. Okay. I don't think I'm going to go into every single detail in here because the free guide that I'm going to give you and the way that we're going to customize it to you on that 15-minute phone call is everything that you need specifically for you. If I tell you step 1 through 7 right now, you're going to walk away from here thinking, "I have to do all of these 7 things." And you're going to feel fire hosed by information and not know where to start. So again, if you want this training, go ahead and give it to me. I am just going to go through each main yellow slide here and show you the before and afters of people just like you who have accomplished exactly what you want to accomplish. Ladies, if you work with us one-on-one or in any capacity in our VIP program working with us, can you please drop in a comment what it's been like to finally have someone to customize this and map it out for you so that you no longer have to try to figure out which step out of 1 through 7 are you supposed to be doing today. Drop a comment. I think it's just much easier for people to hear from someone other than me sometimes what it's been like to do this. Like I've done this and I have my own coach. I will tell you, I've had a coach. I will continue to have a coach for the rest of my life on health because it's just something that I have to put first. It is the most important thing in my life. It comes before every vacation I want to spend money on. It comes before putting a yard in at my house. It comes before me buying a new house. It comes from me buying a new car. It comes before me buying presents for my kids. My health always comes first. Hashtag health first if you have gotten to that place and you realize that investing in your health has to come first, because otherwise the rest just seems daunting. If you put your health first and you invest in it and you actually decide to make a change, steps 1 through 7 become really easy to implement versus trying to every single day spend the time and energy trying to figure it out for yourself. So VIP clients, if you're here, just drop a comment what that's been like. And otherwise, I'll just show you steps 1 through 7. You can pick and choose which ones you want to try and do today, or you can book that 15-minute phone call with us and we'll map it out for you. Hashtag 15 if you need to do that. Step 1, we went through that in depth, the path, the current state and the dream state. Here's a big thing. You can look at all these 7 steps and say, "Oh, Beachbody does that," or "I bet Weight Watchers does that," or some other program. But here's the thing. I live in Colorado. I want to know in the comments, where do you live? Tell me. Should see tons of places coming through right now. Say I'm in Colorado and you're in California and we both want to go to Florida. That's our dream state, to go to Florida. The way that I get there and the way that you get there are totally different paths. So we have to understand that step 1 does not look the same for every single person. And when you do cookie cutter customized or cookie cutter broad spectrum programs that aren't customized to you, that's exactly what it looks like. A plane trying to go to Florida, both from Colorado and California, taking the same path. It's literally impossible. So we have to talk about the path in a sense that's different for every single one of you. Just some amazing, amazing testimonials here. I just want to share these with you. If you want more testimonials of our clients, we have tons of videos, tons of pictures. Second one, recalibrating your daily habits. You have to understand what's not working today, the wrong habits that are moving you away from the person that you want to be. You're creating the wrong plan altogether. This is what happens when we try to take steps 1 through 7 and implement all of them and just come up with our own habits. We have a million plates spinning. It's that sense of all these things are happening, and then our body, our mind, our energy all gets overwhelmed, and we just say, nope, no more, give up. And we give up on our weight loss goals because we don't have that path figured out, and we are trying to do too much at once. And that's that stress factor. The result. All right, hashtag stress factor. If you think possibly you might be in that world of stress factor. Like, look at this. This was 26 pounds in 10 weeks. I have her actual numbers. 26 pounds in 10 weeks. She went on to lose 35 total in 5 months. That's absolutely amazing because we figured out how to get her exact path and her exact habits. Nutrition as a lifestyle. Your bad habits have carried over from high school and college when your metabolism allowed you to get away with it. You've skipped meals or underfed yourself for so long. That underfeeding of yourself, not eating enough, is another way that your body's cortisol spikes, because your body says, oh my gosh, she's not going to feed me. Must store fat as fat on my body because I'm going to get hungry. I have to just store this fat so that I can use it later, which is the exact reason your metabolism slows down and eliminates your ability to burn fat, because your cortisol is just spiked through the roof from not eating enough. Hashtag nutrition if you think you might be eating, if you might be under eating, if that sounds like you. You're eating really healthy, but nothing's happening. Write in the comments, actually, how many meals do you eat per day? How many full meals? Another picture here of someone who got their nutrition under control, started feeding their body appropriate macro and micronutrients, finally burning fat even while she's sleeping, and getting to eat pizza on the weekends. Number 4, fitness and 15, daily movement. How many times have we said, okay, time to do my goals again. I got to get back to the gym. You get a gym membership for 2 weeks, you go hard at the gym, nothing changes. Why? Stress. Again, body's not recovered, inflammation takes over, and our body says, I give up, I can't do this. I'm not even going to try to lose weight right now until she lets me chill out for a little bit. And then you stop working out, and all of a sudden you lose 3 pounds. You're like, what did I even do different? I stopped working out. That doesn't make any sense. But then you can't lose anymore because you haven't kept up with the other habits, because it all just kind of went to the wayside. And check our time. Doing good. All right. More pictures here. 22 pounds down in 10 weeks. Right here. Stress recovery. My favorite one. I've already talked a lot about it. Your nighttime routine doesn't support quality of sleep, but you're going to learn some things that it takes 5 simple things to really rejuvenate your metabolism. Number 1 is nutrition, eating the right foods at the right time of day and the right amount of them in order to boost your metabolism. Fitness, doing the right types of workouts that your body likes and responds to. Number 3 is how much sleep you get. Number 4 is what your stress level is. And number 5 is NEAT, non-exercise activity thermogenesis. That's the regular movement that you do throughout the day. When all 5 of those cylinders are firing, our metabolism can rejuvenate and we can finally lose that weight. And our goal with the 7 simple steps when we work on something like this with people is to get all 5 of those cylinders moving for them without them drinking from a fire hose. Sleep and stress are the 2 things that, apart from the other things that we talked about with recovery on the body and just being inflamed and not being able to lose weight or burn fat, sleep and stress go hand in hand. How's this happened? You try to go to sleep and you either can't fall asleep, so you lay there staring at the ceiling for 2 hours, or you fall asleep right away, but you wake up at 2 in the morning and you can't go back to sleep till 4:30, and then you're having to be up by 5:30 anyway. Have either of those things happened? Like, hashtag sleep if you have an issue one way or the other with sleep on either side of the coin. Now we wake up from being exhausted because we either laid there forever or we stayed awake all night. And we immediately wake up and our cortisol is spiked, because what happened was your cortisol is up here all day. We try to go to sleep, we can't fall asleep, so our cortisol just stays here. Body's natural melatonin tries to come up and say, Katie, go to sleep. Come on, go to sleep. I'm trying, melatonin says. And your cortisol is like, not today, melatonin. I'm too stressed. You stay down there. Never going to get you good sleep. Why do I talk to my hands all the time like this? If you've ever watched a video that I've talked about nutrition, I do this too. Like, talk to myself. Okay, anyway, cortisol spiked already before bed. Try to sleep. Melatonin never gets its chance to come up to get you restful sleep. Cortisol just takes over. You wake up the next day in a state of stress, inflammation on your body, all due to the fact that you didn't sleep well. And then what happens? You try to go to bed the next night and you're so exhausted, you're stressed out because you're so tired and you can't get to sleep. And then that stresses you out. And then the next day you're waking up and you're so tired. And then that stresses you out because your body can't handle it. And then you go to bed and you're so stressed out because you never get any sleep. And then it's this giant vicious cycle. Sleep and stress are like fingers taped together because they're broken. They're trying to both heal and they can't. But that was a weird analogy. But regardless, sleep and stress just both go hand in hand. If you don't fix them both, you can't just fix one. Hashtag sleep stress. If that was like totally like, oh my gosh, that is exactly probably what's happening to me. Hashtag sleep stress. Together, one word. That belly bloat that you absolutely hate comes from both of those things. You have a mom pooch that you absolutely can't get rid of. You're so tired of it. You do everything possible. Yet why doesn't this belly bloat go away? Cortisol. This on her belly, I don't know if you can see me with my blue dot. Can someone see this blue dot? This right here has the word cortisol written all over it. This over here has stress reduction written all over it. Recovery written all over this. When you don't have the ability to get rid of the belly fat, you are too stressed out. Path to freedom, freedom from binge eating and unhealthy food obsessions. Have you just starved yourself all day, maybe intentionally or unintentionally, trying to lose weight, and then at night you're just starving and you're going to every single carb possible in your pantry? First of all, I never snacked before I had a pantry. And now that I have a pantry, I see how possible it is to snack. You've got to get a handle on the snacks in your pantry. But regardless, binge eating comes from not eating enough throughout the day. And then your body triggers something in your mind saying, whoa, I got to eat. I am starving. In order to live, I have to eat. So you binge at night. Or it comes from, you guessed it, not enough sleep and high stress tells us to binge as well. Tells us like, there's a hormone in our body that just kicks on and says, go binge, even though you were trying not to. So the path to freedom from that, the path to freedom from and being able to master your own nutrition and never be dependent on anyone else again. Like, I need to teach you how to do this, but then I need you to know how to do it. If you work with us one-on-one, tell me in the comments, tell everyone, do you get nutrition now, depending on how far in your journey you are? But like Ashton, you've been here for a minute. Ashton, I bet you anything, knows now, eyes closed, what she should do in the kitchen and how much and when she should eat it and what types of food throughout the day. If you're a VIP in like a few words, just let us know what that's like. Do you finally want to be able to love working out and enjoy the benefits of your hard work versus spending hours in the gym, not seeing anything happen? You're already so busy. Hashtag busy if you feel busy. You don't have time to spend all those hours for nothing. You finally want to feel strong, happy, confident, empowered, and take back control of your life. Duplicate slide. Oh, I clicked backwards. All right, I'm just getting here. Whoops. Okay, your biggest obstacles, ladies, and this is myself, this was me, this is most of us. Number in the comments of how many of these things you're affected by. Your biggest obstacles. You've decided to put it off. You've lost motivation. Well, it's not going to work for me. I might as well just give up. Weight loss just isn't for me. You get stuck. Again, weight loss just isn't for me. I just must not be able to do this. Some people make it look so easy, but it just must not be for me. You decided to put it off because you went on vacation or summer came around and you said, summer's here. Kids are going to keep me busy. I promise I'm going to do it in the fall. It's fall, but did you say that last year too? The same thing has happened with every other plan you've tried. You've invested money, you wasted it. You feel like nothing has happened. Those were cookie cutter things, not giving you the support, the accountability, and the right path to follow. Have any of those 4 things happened to you, 1 through 4? Einstein said that the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. Stop spending money on products that you see online. TikTok did not tell you to buy it. I'll say it louder for the people in the back. TikTok didn't tell you to buy it. You have got to come up with the solution that is guaranteed to get you the results so that none of these 4 things happen ever again. Your biggest concerns, you don't have time. I see these people losing weight. They have got to be spending hours in the gym. I don't have time for that. I do not have time to meal prep all this food. I've tried before. It took me 6 hours. Y'all, I will tell you, the first time I ever meal prepped food, it took me 8.5 hours in the kitchen. I was 188 pounds, crying my eyes out halfway through, thinking this is not how I can spend every Sunday. Are you kidding me? I have a baby now. I can't just spend all this time. He's outside, like rolling around in the living room, outside in the living room. He's in the living room rolling around with my husband or something. I don't know. My husband's very helpful. If you're watching this, Darren, you're amazing. You're super helpful. You always cook with me. But in that moment, I just couldn't see past how long it took me to meal prep. And I will tell you, it takes me 45 minutes to meal prep for an entire family of 4. And our VIP clients will tell you the exact same thing. You don't have time. Your biggest concerns are you don't have money. Well, I got braces for my kids coming up. I got a deck I got to put in. I got this vacation. I've got a wedding coming up. Let me ask you, if you have a wedding coming up and those pictures that you're about to have at your wedding, are those the ones that you want to see 10 years from now? Money is always an obstacle for everything. But I said this earlier, if you do not invest in your health, everything else is so much more daunting. You have got to put your health first. It is not a vanity metric for you to want to look better in a mirror. Your concern is this is online. Like, what? I need someone in person touching. I'm a kinesthetic person. Someone needs to touch me and tell me to go here in the gym and like actually like come kick my booty into gear. I coached in person for 9 years and I've coached online for 2. And the people that I work with online get 1,000 times more, 1,000, I don't know. They get, how am I saying this? So much better results than the people in person because it is customized. It is giving you that accountability and that support, 24/7 access to a coach, and being able to check in weekly on video message or phone call. It speaks wonders to actually having that plan that you can implement in the least amount of time as possible. Like, my job is to teach you and to hold you accountable in as least amount of time as possible with the actual solution. You're concerned that you're not going to get guaranteed results. If I told you that you didn't, if you need to lose weight and you don't lose 10 pounds in the first 12 weeks to 16 weeks, depending on where you're at, and we'll coach you for free. If you don't, does that give you a little bit of like weight off your shoulders? Like, wow, they've got me. They believe so much that they can help me. And hey, by the way, I just have to say this, I might not be the person to help you. My team might not be the right person to help you. You have to find someone that can help you. You have to believe in what they're offering you for help, and you have to believe that you can do it. Guaranteed results speak words. If you don't hit 10 pounds down in the first 12 to 16 weeks, depending on how much weight you have to lose, we'll coach you for free until you do. That's how much I believe that we can help you. If this is speaking to the person that's on the phone with me asking for help, I have to make sure that we can help you first. How is this different than anything else? Has anything ever touched on, well, I'll ask VIP clients actually while I take a sip of water. VIP clients, what was the key to the castle for this for you? Like, you probably had that same question. Why is this different? What was the key to the castle? How was this any different for you? What made you jump over the fence? They probably put something like, no one ever taught me about metabolism. No one ever taught me about stress reduction on my body or micro and macronutrients. No one ever held me accountable with support like I have. Are you just another person who consumes information but does nothing? You kick tires left and right, hoping it works? Or are you an action taker ready to solve your problem once and for all? I'm going to wrap up here. Studies show that 95% of people tune back in when you say, I'm going to wrap up here. So, hi. Are you ready to solve this problem once and for all and take action? It's up to you how you take action. If you're an action taker, then this is your opportunity to transform your life. Book your free coaching call today. Everyone who attends the call will receive our 5-day jumpstart guide, brand new, never released before. I have brand new recipes in it, brand new workout program, this high protein recipe guide, metabolic workout program, all for free. Come to this 15-minute discovery call. ready to take action, I'll give you this. If you don't want to take a phone call, if you're like, everything she taught today, I, without a doubt, know exactly how to do that. I know all 7 of these steps, which one I need to do first, and I'm going to go do that. I just need this guide with some awesome recipes and workout program, and I know exactly how to take that and implement that. By all means, just drop #guide and we'll just send it over to you. You don't have to come to a phone call. I will tell you, if someone showed me a video on how to cut my hair and showed me the 7-step process, I probably still would have no idea how to cut my own hair, because I'm just not gifted with hair cutting, but I am gifted with metabolism. So there's something here. If you're taking all of this and you're like, this was just totally what I needed, #guide, we'll just send it over. But if you come to the phone call, we'll also customize a meal plan for you. Now, I will tell you, I can give you this meal plan, but also you have to know how to take action on it, eating the right amount at the right time of the day. But I will totally customize it to you based on your goals, get you the right calorie count, get you the right amount of macros, get you some healthy recipes. If you truly think that that is your solution, but regardless, coming to that phone call, I will get this to you on that phone call. It's my goal, Jess's goal, to help you get momentum towards your goals, help you take action. If you want to take action on your own with these things, I love that I was able to give you that today. If you're ready to take action and have support and encouragement and feedback along the way, as well as the customized path for you, guaranteed with results, we will customize this for you. We'll book another follow-up phone call where we can talk about that and talk about what it looks like to work with us. But overall, I'm going to stop the share, and I just want to see like how many comments even happened this entire time. Oh, how do I get out of here? Okay. Where am I? 204 comments. You guys, how exciting. And I did it in almost 45 minutes. Okay. I am not going to talk anymore. I said I would wrap up. Take what you learned today and take action. You were here because you have a problem and you realized that you do. You maybe didn't know how severe it was. You maybe didn't know that there was actually an option outside of cookie cutter, broad spectrum things. And you maybe now believe in hope in the future for you. I have a coach, and when he told me I believe in you when you don't believe in you, like, this is the point where I tear up, because when you don't believe in yourself and you've tried so hard and it's not working, but someone else comes and they say, you can do this. You deserve a life that makes you happy, and you deserve to take back control. You deserve to be a woman that absolutely nothing can stand against. When someone else tells you that and you know that they believe in you, just keeps you going. And I know I don't know all of you here. I believe in you. I know what your road looks like right now, and I know how to get out of it. And like I said, if this training was just everything that you need and you know exactly how to get out of this rocky road yourself and find the light, like, I love that you're able to do that. If this training was awesome and you're like, she's just not the right person to help me, I love that I was able to give you this pathway today, and you can find someone that can help you. And if you truly do need that help and you feel like you connected with everything that was said today, and you're ready to take charge of this and not let another summer go by, not let another holiday go by that says, I'll do it later, I'll do it later. #15 so that we can just chat. And I would love to know if this was helpful. #helpful if this was helpful today. If it was not helpful, send me a private message so that I can make it better next time, because my goal is to just help you and give you every secret that I know, but I only want to give you helpful stuff. So send me a private message. And if you have a friend to share this with, my team will drop the link in the comments for the registration. It's not too late to even register for this. Send your friend this link today so that they can get registered, even though it's past the time. I'll send them the replay. I'll get the guide to everyone. I just want you to have that help. So I love you all. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments. My team can get back to you. And I can't wait for you to take action and see who you can be once you rejuvenate your metabolism and lose that weight finally once and for all. Okay.